This Father's Day, don't listen to the politically correct in marketing. I read an opinion piece via Advertising Age the other day. It was entitled, "Marketers Are Out of Touch with the Concept of Being a Father Today," and subtitled, "As Father's Day Nears, Brands Need to Lose the Stereotype of the Working Dad." After I read it, I pounded on my desk. This time political correctness has gone too far. Now it's messing with marketing and misguiding the very marketers it is lecturing. Below is a point-by-point rebuttal of the author Max Lenderman's post. My goal is to save your Father's Day, from a marketing standpoint, if it's not too late. First, the dad stereotype. According to Max Lenderman, he provides the following description of the dad stereotype. Note the sarcasm, according to the gift idealists and Business Insider and the Huffington Post. I and millions of fathers like me are in desperate need of comfortable underwear, some sort of bygone-era hobby, brewing, barbering, or surviving in the woods, and a drone of any kind. My hedonism should veer toward rare bourbon and cigars, while my whimsy should allow me to splurge on a vintage turntable, a bespoke suit, or a statement watch. I, of course, have no interest whatsoever in this whitewash of stereotype, and honey, if you're reading this, please don't get me any of this stuff. All I can say is, you had me at bourbon. If this is the dreaded stereotype of a dad, I'm all in. But he doesn't end there. Here's Lenderman's data. According to Pew Research studies, more dads are taking on roles traditionally reserved for female stereotypes, taking care of the kids, doing chores, earning less than the other spouse. Today, 7% of U.S. fathers with children in their household do not work outside the home. That's roughly 2 million dads. Although stay-at-home dads represent only a small fraction of all fathers, their share is up from 4% in 1989. So Mr. Lenderman is suggesting that the entire marketing world should lose the stereotype of the working dad because 7% of dads are staying home? Does Mr. Lenderman realize that means 93% are not? Are you suggesting that the gift ideas list should only include things like 24 packs of Pampers, a baby Bjorn, and maybe a toddler seat for his bike? Maybe for some, but it is not wise counsel to suggest that all marketers focus their marketing on only 7% of the market just because that number is up 3 percentage points since 1989. But that's tail wagging the dog political correctness for you. I'll take primal over political any day, especially when marketing for Father's Day. Why is it suddenly bad for a dad to be perceived as a provider, or co-provider, for his family? Why is it bad for a dad to want to go fishing or drink bourbon or cook on the grill? Are those stereotypes out of date, or are those really primal truths? I would argue that they are the latter. Better yet, they describe something far less limiting than 7% of the dad population. The aspirational dad. I'd wager even the 7% likes bourbon, fishing, and cooking on the grill. Maybe even cigars. And yet, here we are facing another Father's Day, and we have communications experts like Max Lenderman telling marketers to avoid giving dads the satisfaction of connecting with their inner aspirational, primal dad, as the author put it. And that's what I want to say about Father's Day. It's not about us. We're a stereotype perpetuated by ourselves and for ourselves. It's about them, the family. The people waking you up on the third Sunday in June with breakfast and bed. No, 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 1,000 times no. Father's Day is about fathers. In fact, it's the only day of 365 that is not about them. I adore my family, but is one day too many for me? Then at least give us one half of a day, but make it all about dads, their needs, their aspirations, whatever those may be. But more importantly, if marketers take Lenderman's politically correct advice, we may as well just call it 7% of Father's Day.